cannot pray everything away. You cannot fast everything away. Some things you have to go through. There is a tearing, there is a ripping, there is a covenant that is broken. Sometimes we don't stop and face the reality of where we really are.
I have Debra Winans with me. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Very well. Now, Debra messed me up last night because we all were out at dinner after the celebration of Pastor Wes Morgan's second DVD recording. And what did you pull out?
Your book.
Debra pulled out my book, and again, you never know who has read something about you, who has your work, and it was an honor that you had already had my book. Let's talk about your book.
Okay.
What's the title of it?
Life Altered, Not Over, My Silent Journey to Wholeness.
Wow. Life
Altered.
Altered, not
over.
Why would you need to tell other Christians, other women, other people that it's life altered and not life over if we all have Christ?
Because when you go through crisis, when you go through any type of crisis, you can pray things, you cannot pray everything away. You cannot fast everything away. Some things you have to go through. So at the end of it, it seems like you're going under. It seems like the situation is not necessarily better. So you think, okay, what's going on here? Something is happening and I don't understand it. And then later you find out that it wasn't over. After all, there were some alterations that had to happen. You literally had to go through hell. Yea, though I walk through, which is the operative word, valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil. So the fear of no evil it's been altered. It's not over.
Okay.
It's for a reason.
So before we can have an understanding of your wholeness, let's talk about your brokenness.
Ooh, how long do you have? I went through a very painful divorce, and in that process, the reality of what I believed I was faced with it.
What you believed
in who God was and what He would do.
In who God was and what He would do.
What He would do, who I was, what my purpose was, what my existence for being here. It was none of the things that I thought.
Wow.
And so in that process, I had to come face to face with what it was I really believed. Did I believe what the scripture really said? Was I really more than a conqueror? Was I really the head and not the tail? I had to come face to face with that in the midst of my brokenness. And to be honest, it was something that took me a while. It took me a while because I believed that as much as I love God with my whole heart and have served Him my whole life, I could not understand why this was happening to me.
Were you depressed?
What? Yes. Depressed. I went inward.
Okay.
I went undercover, so to speak.
Okay.
I was given all these formulas. This is what you do to save your marriage. Anoint your doorpost. Turn 14 cartwheels, whatever. Drink a bottle of anointed oil. I mean, all of those things. And when you're desperate, and because I wanted my marriage to work, and when you're desperate, you want to do what you believe is best, what you're being told. And so when I realized these things did not change my situation, I am a worshiper. I am truly a worshiper. But as much as I lay prostrate before the Lord, as much as I cried out to Him, it did not change my situation.
Stop. We're going to be right back. I don't know if you can feel it, but it's all in there. The fact that we can be Christians, love Him, worship Him, sing about Him, and still have to go through and still experience depression.
Absolutely.
Is not phenomenal that we have it, but it's phenomenal that you're talking about it. You're here in the Green Room Live. I'm here with Debra Winans. So much in a little bit of time. We'll be right back.